digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I'll put them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I've bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Lead foot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Lead foot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires scream, sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. TV. dies. Let foot TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken on the blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies.
Back here on Leadfoot TV, welcome to coverage of the Leadfoot iRacing Late Model Tour. The American League has concluded. The National Tour is ready to go now for their portion of tonight's A&B Outdoor Services 125 here at the virtual Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. My buddy Emmett Crow is back as well. I'm Wesley Allen, Tracy Brown on production. Coming up, by the way, at the end of stage one of the race, we will hear from the man behind Paducah, Kentucky's A&B Outdoor Services and Mr. James Birdsong. Right now, though, let's introduce the starting lineup for a great field of cars ready to go for the National Tour here at IRP. South Carolina's PD region man Justin Brooks is on the pole yet again with another Wild Ops Fast Qualifier pole with Joe Farlow to the outside of the 29. Bryce Nelson of the 31 will start third, and Rob Donson of the 00. Row 3 will find Cole Wilson of the 93, followed by the 3 and 6 of Jacob Brown. Asher Bunkley is ready to go, starting 7th in the 92, and a champion of the series in the past, Aiden Neeson, 45, will start 8th. Bryson Miller in the 9th position in car 17, and Kinston, North Carolina's Haley Moody, number 50, will start 10th.
At 11th, we're going to find Carter Pendleton in row 6 next to Rob Burnham in the 12 machine in 12th. Row 7 is where you're going to find Blake Dorney in the 38 machine, lined up next to Michael Deitch in the 88 in 14th. Row 8 is where you'll find Cameron Chandler in the 8 machine in 15th, lined up next to Bailey, North Carolina's own Mr. Landon Brown in 16th. Row 8 is where you'll find the Canadian Mr. Travis Lepanis lining up to Mr. James Daring in 18th.
18 drivers ready to go for the national division of the LFRL here tonight at Lucas Oil IRP. Let's take a look at the race statistics as these drivers are right now going through preliminary laps. There it is. Race details, once again, just like the national race for the Americans earlier. It's 125 laps, just shy of 84 miles. Stage 1 will go to lap number 40. We'll talk to Mr. Birdsong then from A&B Outdoor Services sponsoring the race. 1 set of tires, 1 fast repair, 1 attempt at a green-white checker overtime if need be. There is an opportunity for a free pass for any car a lap down. First car lap down can get their lap back, as long as they're not part of the caution. Justin Brooks has yet again picked up another Wild Ops Fast Qualifier Award. We thank again to Wild Ops for sponsoring the pole award for this series. Big thanks again to those guys, a veteran nonprofit organization dedicated to helping fellow combat veterans find support, hope, and healing in the battle of transitioning back into civilian life. WildOps.org for more information. The A&B Outdoor Services 125 for the LFRL National Tour is ready. Pace car behind the pit lane. Here they come inside the Sierra restart zone for the first time. The initial start. Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag waves. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a virtual sim race. Let's get it going. And once again, we're 3 wide behind them there. Emmett for the leader. Brooks in front in 1 and 2.
Yeah, Justin Brooks got a great start, but right there is Farlow trying to make the move. But look at this, Wesley. The 93 of Bryce Nelson right there, but the 93 monster machine of Cole Wilson. Cole Wilson, he's been on the radar to pick up that first win. He's been close, Wesley, but just hasn't got it yet.
This happened. By the way, again, we're live, in case you didn't know, on Leadfoot TV with the LFRL on Leadfoot TV in the East Coast U.S., West Coast to U.S., LSR TV, and live on the Community Radio Network anywhere worldwide on wearecrn.com. Right now, Brooks' car up in front. Does anybody got anything for this guy? There's been one time this year that anybody got snake bit. 2 starts, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s. The man right now, the dominator, the all-time winner of the LFRL, leads them again, the Cavalry. And that little smirk face says it all, going down into corner number 1 and 2. The guy is really good.
Yeah, he is really good here in this Leadfoot Racing League, and he's good on any sim. And he's really showing it right here. But, yeah, like you said, got snake bit. Yeah, Aiden Neese is the only one to get him in that opening national race, I believe it was, or American. I can't remember. Which one was it?
No, it was the national tour. It was the opening race. I believe it was at the USA International when the season started. So, yeah. Aren't you glad we have a good memory? At least one of us do.
They all just go all together, speaking on of another broadcast, all these races just go side by side as Bryce and Miller almost had a moment right there. Oh, man.
Boy, what a save for the 17. Got really loose somehow, keeping it together. And right now we'll stay under the green flag. That's the man from Sanford. Boy, you want to talk about going back to a throwback of racing, the Tom Usry Racing. That's a big name back in the racing, even for me. Mr. Tracy, I know you remember the name Tom Usry in the Carolinas, sir.
Absolutely, Wesley.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I definitely do. Yes, I've seen him race several times. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say Tom Usry, man. Flying Zero, the 00, the famed machine there. Whether it was late models, super late models, trucks, limited, you name it. The Usry family was very popular. Tom Usry, one of the greats of the Southeast U.S. Brooks now in the lead, but in pursuit is Bryce Nelson. A little here, kitty as we work lap 10 of the race next time by. That's Winston-Salem, South Carolina, going at it for the lead on the backstretch.
Yeah, it's North Carolina versus South Carolina for this lead in this American Series opening laps of this race. And I tell you, Wesley, Bryce Nelson, he looks like he's got his car dialed in for Mr. Justin Brooks.
Bryce Nelson getting some company now. Here comes Wilson. In the words of Dennis the Menace. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Monster Energy 93 down to the bottom. Nelson trying to throw the block on that car. He will. Look who's also got Asher Bunkley reeling them in the top 5. All these cars now hold on to their position with Johnson, Neese, Brown, Pendleton, Miller in the top 10. Miss Haley Moody on the outside looking in right now. 11 laps completed as they work their way again to the backstretch with still Brooks in the lead. There is Haley Moody. By the way, don't forget the I Dig Pigs number 50 and the race in homage of her father, the Jerry Moody Memorial, will be returning to Southern National Motorsports Park, part of Speed Weeks in Kenley in next month in March. And obviously I know she's excited to have that race back at a very special place. She loves Southern National in Kenley. As the I Dig Pigs 50 car, there she is right now back in 11th position. Brooks now continuing to lead the Cavalry. Stage 1 is all the while. It is Nelson Wilson looking on again with Bunkley as they pull away in 3.
Cole Wilson has joined this this Justin Brooks design party of Bryce Nelson and Justin Brooks, and he's challenging these guys, Wesley. And like I said, Cole Wilson just trying to get that first win. He's been so close, and he might get it done today.
We're keeping an eye on all this happening now as we watch these guys work their way again down into the corner. Brooks and Nelson, look at Nelson going high, going low, trying to make a run on the lead, but also trying to be in defense mode, if you will. Emmett there goes Wilson creeping on the bottom, got the shades on. There's Mr. Bryce Nelson, but he's trying to hold off Wilson of the Monster Energy colors. All the while, trying to run down or keep center with the leader Brooks. There's the awesome camera angles from Mr. TV, Tracy Brown, on the production as we work again out of 4.
Yeah, Tracy Brown is definitely a legendary producer in the LFRL.
Yeah, LFRL.
Yeah, I
Red
got a
leather,
little
yellow leather.
tongue-tied.
Red leather, yellow leather. And by the way, I'm still failing the driving class, Tracy. I just want you to know that with the fun up ahead. 60 to 125 laps. we got we got a caution, everybody. There's a yellow flag out over the racetrack, and oh boy, I was trying to fill a spelling bee. What happened?
I couldn't talk for a moment.
Bryson Miller and the Tom Osry Racing number 17 Ford. Let's see what happened to him.
Oh, man.
I ain't even. You know what? I'm not going to talk about Miller. I'm not going to talk about Tom Osry anymore because I feel like we are the announcer jinx. What are you thinking?
Well, I've had that happen to me too, Wesley. Oh, yep, there he goes, just around. So yeah, that's why I don't really talk about anybody now.
I'm serious, man. I ain't saying nothing, nobody no more, man. I feel like I jinx every damn body all the time. All right, caution out. Who's coming down to the pit lane? That'll be the question everybody wants to know right now is who will it be? Who will it be? Who's going to take the opportunity to pit? I don't think anybody will, for that matter. We're going to step away, take a break. We will. Go run to the potty. Go grab you a snack, grab you a beer, grab you a drink. Grab you a glass of milk if it's time for bed. We're back in a moment. Stay with us from Lucas Oil IRP. This is the Leadfoot Racing Late Model Tour. This is the national program. And, of course, we're back in a moment with the A&B Outdoor Services 125 just getting going from Virtual Indy. First caution completed for the folks presented by Golden Racing. Back here at Lucas Oil IRP, halfway done in stage one. The A&B Outdoor Services 125. And coming up at the end of 213 Simware Stage 1, we will have an interview one-on-one with Mr. James Birdsong about the company in Paducah. Right now, battle going on for third on back. Wilson Farlow. Bunkley, look at this great battle. Nice is trying to get into the dogfight. They're up on the top side as they work three wide. Bunkley off the wall. Nice on the bottom goes into the fence mode as he saves the car in one Emmett. Wow. And they're gonna spin. Trouble going around. You knew it was bound to happen, and one night virtually it did. Joel Farlow, Haley Moody. The 42 collected of it also. Burnham's involved. Oh, man. The 92. The 92. Bunkley's car. Yellow flag is out on a restart. This storm started brewing, if you will, Emmett, going three wide on the restart in turn number 3 and 4. And this is how it ended up.
Yeah, it just looked like, you know, what a move by Aiden to pull off the. He did pull it off for a second. Just got a little bit loose coming off that apron. But yeah, I mean, they were bouncing off each other like a pinball, Wesley.
We were. Caution out. Watch it again. Here's another look at a replay of it. On board with Bunkley.
Ooh.
That feel like Bunker Hill or what?
No, for real.
Another look at it again. Nope, sorry, we're looking at pit stops. Joe Farlow's on the pit lane.
I gotta say, his crew must have just put some duct tape on it because that thing looks brand new.
They do get a fast repair. In case you didn't know, they do get a fast repair. So, gotta wonder if that fast repair makes that car look brand new again. You know, there you go.
Just a little bit.
A little duct tape, man. It makes the dream work. You know? Here's the fast repair, in case you forgot, like my colleague Emmett did. One fast repair for the cars, one set of tires. There is an attempt for oval time. Oval time. I was thinking about Ovaltine. Ovaltine. Overtime. Hell yeah, man. Ovaltine was good back in the day, man. Rich chocolatey Ovaltine. Telling you what.
Little Orphan Annie's message.
Orphan Annie and Ovaltine. Yeah, man. Who's that little chatterbox? It ain't Wesley Allen.
I don't know if he worked hard to debunk that message, and it was drink more Ovaltine.
A crummy commercial? Really? All that time in the bathroom?
Talking about old fudge.
Oh, boy. You'll shoot your eye out. Go back. By the way, in case you're wondering, it's almost March, and we're quoting friggin' Christmas movies. Brooks is in the lead. Justin Brooks ready to bring the field back to green. Nelson second, Wilson third. Donson, Pimbleton top five. Dorney, followed by Burnham, Miller, Lapanis from Canada, and Brown top 10. Ready to bring the field back for the final 15 laps of 213 Simware Stage 1. Oh, wow. What the hell? Front row already banging fenders before they got to the restart box. Brooks and Nelson, come on, guys. Be nice. Brooks is gone. In the Searing restart zone, back to the Lucky Duck green flag. And I wonder if the 31 felt like he had to do that to Justin to intimidate him there, Emmett.
I think he might have, and you know they're in the same race chatter, so it's like maybe he just was trying to play mind games with him, trying to get Justin to jump. But Justin, you know, the driver that he is and how good he is, knew not to jump. So I don't think it worked out for Bryce Nelson there, Wesley.
You remember what Hurricane Carson Hocevar was trying to do at Atlanta tonight? A little shake and bake. That's shake and bake right there. iRacing style LFRL for Brooks and Nelson, okay? They're teammates, shake and bake, right?
I tell you what's
funny is they would work together. Nobody would go with Hocevar.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's funny, though. Freaking hearing Mike Joy trying to explain what shake and bake meant to the people, and then he had to cut Clint Boyer off because Boyer was like, but he bought his house.
He bought his house. You're exactly right. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, his wife, too.
Hey, driver, drive me. I love 3 for 18.
10 to go in stage 1. Tracy's going to fire us even if we don't shut up and call the rain. Oh. Out of turn 4. Out of turn 4. Wilson on the high side. Look at this battle now. As Nelson and Wilson battle for the lead. Brooks right there up against the outside wall. These top 3 cars now on the podium trying to pull away from everybody else, and they've done that now. Emmett, the interval now about a second and a half from Donson and company as they come to the line under 10 to go in 213 Simware Stage 1.
Yeah, look at this, a 3-way battle for the lead. I mean, you got Justin Brooks, you got Bryce Nelson, and you got Cole Wilson, excuse me, not Cole Nelson. But Justin Brooks hanging tough.
He surely is. Look at this, all that going on. There's that nice graphic of your top 5. You can see that. Justin Brooks right now in the lead over Bryce Nelson. I love the picture of the drivers' faces and the cars and obviously the color of the numbers and all that good graphics there, man. That's some awesome stuff that our buddy Tracy Brown has worked on. in addition to the LFRL driving test. As right now, Bryce Nelson and Cole Wilson battle for second. He's on the inside. That's the Allentown, Pennsylvania driver going after the Winston-Salem man. And that car, number 31, the 93. Oh, man. 31 bouncing off the wall. You saw little sparks there for a minute, if you will, Emmett, but the 93 Monster Energy car cannot clear yet. Right now, he's dead on the center as they dive into one.
Yeah, look at that. Cole Wilson all over the back of Bryce Nelson. Now he'll look to the inside, trying to get to his corner panel. You know, I'm surprised Bryce Nelson, you know, being from Winston-Salem, I'm surprised he hasn't used that bumper himself.
I think it's too early for it right now, right? I mean, come on. It's not the right time to, per se, go for that aggressive move as it is, maybe. As right now, Brooks is leading the way. Hey, by the way, don't forget James Birdsong coming up to sing a little song with us at the 213 Simware stage break. He's going to tell us about A&B Outdoor Services out of Paducah, Kentucky. They are the title sponsor of tonight's racing action on Leadfoot TV, LSR TV, and CRN. And that is in a matter of moments. So James Birdsong, stand by. Meanwhile, a couple of laps remaining. By the way, there's a look at the active points lap by lap as it stands with Justin Brooks in the lead. Right there, though, here comes Wilson going after that other car of the 31 as they come to the line with under 3 to go in stage 1 here, Emmett.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, these two have started to battle, and Justin Brooks has checked out a little bit on him, Wesley. But look at this. Cole Wilson's going to drive it in there deep, but he just can't get to the corner panel of Bryce Nelson.
He cannot. He really is running out of time. Bouncing off the wall yet again. He says, hold my beer. I'm going to show you one more time how we get this done. And he will. Look at this on the bottom, up against the damn wall. Look at Miller. Miller right there trying to hold off the 29 at Bunkley and Farlow down to the inside. All this happening now as they work their way to the final lap of stage number 1, presented by 213 Simware. Justin Brooks out in front as they go in turn 2 for the final time here, Emmett.
Yeah, just having a good drive down the backstretch, and with Wilson trying to get Nelson, he's going to be able to just pull away and win this stage.
Here he comes. From Darlington, South Carolina, I feel like I'm a repeated dead horse. You could take a regular broadcast from earlier in the season and play it again. Justin Brooks has done it in stage 1 here at IRP. Wherever track it is, he gets it done. Another stage win for the man in the number 33 of Justin Brooks. By the way, stage break presented by 213 Simware, where virtual racing meets real world style. Pick up your LFRL merch and represent the LFRL with your favorite drivers like Justin Brooks and Team Apparel in the LFRL. Go to 213simware.com. All right, let's bring in a special guest as we have wrapped up stage number 1. And first off, James Birdsong, what you hear, it's like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What you hear in the chat stays in the chat. I know you've heard a lot of commentary here for the last 20 minutes. Secondly, you got to sign a non-compete NDA. But thirdly, tell us a little bit about A&B Outdoor Services, and we appreciate you sponsoring the LFRL tonight, sir.
Absolutely, and just for everyone to know that's listening to at home, I think the in-between is just as entertaining as what you're hearing on the broadcast. So I thank everyone for listening. The Brown family, I really appreciate what they're doing for this league. They're bringing in some quality people like y'all to be able to do these broadcasts, being able to bring in some professionals like you see Justin Brooks dominating, being able to compete with him is just amazing. And then everybody else like Josh Cottle with the Cottle chassis, being able to allow us to race well against each other, and Community Radio Network. I really appreciate everybody that has been involved with this league. It's been a
so
lot
real
of fun.
quickly, let everybody know very fast what A&B Outdoor Services is, sir, in Paducah, Kentucky. And actually, I've announced in Paducah before, Paducah International Raceway.
That's right. Great track. But A&B Outdoor Services, we're an up-and-coming veteran-owned company. that specialize in outdoor services such as brush cutting. So one of the companies that we partnered with is Rut Manufacturing, was just right outside of Asheville, North Carolina. So we've got a Terminator XP coming, and we're ready to do some great things in this area.
There you go. Hey, listen, we are getting ready for a restart. Before I do let you go, though, James, let everybody know how they can reach out to A&B Outdoor Services, or if they want to follow more information via social media, how they can do it.
Oh yeah, look us up, A&B Outdoor Services LLC on Facebook. Thank you.
There you go. And you know what? It's just like Just for Men. He's not only the owner, he's also a client because he races in the LFRL. So thank you, James. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah,
Sir, thank
also,
you.
James, I would just like to add, man, in some regard, I hate you're in Kentucky because I could definitely use your services here in North Carolina. I got a lot of brush that needs to be ground up, and I believe, according to your Facebook, you're going to have a machine that will take care of it next week. So,
For the right price, I can travel to North Carolina.
I was about to say, half killer will travel.
thanks, James. Thank you very much, James. I consider you a friend, buddy. It's been a long time, man. We really don't get to talk that much, but we've always had a good race battle out there on the track. So really appreciate you stepping up and sponsoring the race tonight. Both races, actually.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
James Bird Dog, ladies and gentlemen. Again, not only is he a driver of the LFRL, of course, big thanks for A&B Outdoor Services, Paducah, Kentucky, for sponsoring this race. And we welcome you back as this is second stage of the race. This will take us to the finish of the race as we approach lap number 50. And Emmett Crow, Wesley Outland here with you, and Justin Brooks once again. Second verse, same as the first, not Henry the 8th I am. It is Justin Brooks in the lead on a restart on iRacing here, Emmett.
Oh, man, look at Bryce Nelson get all kinds of loose. I think Cole Wilson has wore out the back of Nelson's bumper. But I tell you, Wesley, he's going to get around him eventually. And when he does, he's got his eyes set on Justin Brooks for this race lead. What a move.
This has been going on for about the last 20 laps, and you got a feeling it's about to come to a head for sure. The 93 is definitely getting impatient with the 31. I don't want to say that Nelson is holding him up by any means of the imagination, but Wilson is about ready to pounce on him like a coiled cobra, ready to strike his venom on his prey. He just has not done it yet. He's going to reel him back in again, as all the while we watch another battle happen out the back of outside the top 10. That's Dodson and Pendleton battle door to door into turn 1.
Yeah, Rob Dodson coming off that big win in the GARS. Early on, you can catch that race right here on Leadfoot TV. Go watch that replay as he got that win at Irwindale and try to build on that momentum here at IRP, doing his best job trying to get back up to the top 5.
And now doing well, trying to, again, as you mentioned, win here at IRP, and obviously a good solid run for this guy right now, but still a lot of racing left to go. 75 laps remaining, just about under 15 remaining to the halfway mark of this 125 lap race. We got contact. Look at Miller into the wall. Nationwide is not on your side for that 17 as the 33 really loose there for a minute, and we're not done yet. They're still slamming and bamming. Going into the corner with Dorney again.
Yeah, and who says these late models can't have no fenders? Look at that. Got an open wheel on the right front side of Bryson Miller's car. But, yeah, Blake Dorney doing a great job in that Nationwide 38.
What a save for him as well just a moment ago. Also going at it. Look at Bryson Miller, the bull on the side of the car. The Tom Usry Racing throwback entry. And there is the Win Products number 17 entry right now. Miller currently in 8th after bouncing off the wall. It looks like that car's been in a demolition derby instead of on a track of the circle. Nonetheless, he's hanging on. He's pressing on. So is that orange and black 3 of Brown, getting closer and closer as he works his way down into the corner. That's Landon Brown, Jacob Brown.
Yeah, Jacob Brown from got the Oval Speed Shop colors on the car this week. And I tell you, Bryson Miller's car looks like he's been in a China shop since he's got that bull on the side of it.
Keep on going. Keep on trucking, baby. The Millers Creek, North Carolina driver Jacob Brown as they put another lap on the board here. Closing in on halfway. There's the battle again continuing between these guys. Mid back in the top 10. Miller and Brown again in 3 and 4, Emmett.
Yeah, Miller and Brown going at it. Oh, my gosh. Travis Lapinus, the Canadian up there, Wesley, as I think he got just a little bit on the back of Bryson Miller out there.
Yeah, he got a little loose there for just a moment.
Oh, my God.
Somehow they save it again, and they got loose again. And they somehow keep it going. Will stay forward momentum, and they'll dive back at it again and turn in number 1 and 2. Coming down the front straightaway. We're not done yet. Travis Lapinus is in the top 10 going after the Miller-Brown battle in turn 1 and 2 now, single file.
Yeah, now Lapinus will clear Miller as he'll pass him on the high side. You know, Travis Lapinus likes to drive on the bottom, and he went to the top side that time to get that position, but Travis Lapinus doing a great job of that 16 machine as, oh man, there goes Miller.
Trouble. Miller, Haley Moody involved. Caution. Yellow flag out for the 4th time. Just before the halfway mark, Haley Moody's car nowhere to go as the Miller machine looks like it's crab walking cattywampus down the racetrack after the contact, but also Bunkley in 29 and a host of other cars. Watch the replay, Emmett. We look at it again, presented by Golden Racing.
Yeah, it just got loose right there and collected. Was that Bunkley, I think, that he collected? I couldn't really see who that car was that collected.
That is Bunkley. That is the 29, the Bunkley car. Farlow, I'm sorry, it's Farlow, not the 92, the 29. And watch this again. Farlow in the 29. Yeah, watch this again.
Yeah, it just got loose and collected Farlow right there, and then little ARCA brake action from the 88 of Deech.
The tough break for Haley Moody. Still trying to find her stride running in the iRacing world with the LFRL. So
there's old Landon Brown.
There is Landon. Yes, sir. Landon.
There's Landon.
Still got that kid stash growing. I jokingly play with him about that, right? He got a man stash. It ain't mustache. It's a kid stash. No, I got love for Landon Brown. Great guy. Great group of people, the Browns family. And by the way, it was unveiled after we went off the air after race 1 of the LFRL National Division A&B Outdoor Services 125. Won by, of course, Brantley Bryant's first ever career win. Tracy, I'll bring you in. I'm understanding that your brother Lenny has finished on the podium. He's won a race that was not broadcasted. And Landon Brown, by technicality of default, because it was on elevated TV, but it was LFRL sanctioned, he won a race as well. So there's kind of a tie there.
Well, actually, Wesley, we're talking about podium finishes here. Landon,
right.
yeah. Landon actually won a race, and I remember him winning it, but I didn't remember it being broadcasted. So Landon throwed a yellow flag, kind of like what they do in the NFL. He was saying I had an illegal formation or a procedure or something like that anyway. Landon was saying he won the race, but it was broadcasted on elevated TV. But in my defense, on Leadfoot TV, out of the 3 Browns, Lenny Brown was the first one to actually make a podium spot and be interviewed by Wesley Outland himself. So there we go.
When you get announced, when you get interviewed by the Wesley Outland, I mean, you are somebody in the iRacing world, right?
The Wesley Outland. I'm gonna get my shirt made. I told you I was gonna get a T-shirt made that says "I know Wesley Outland," and I'm gonna wear that out in the Southern National to see how many people come up to me.
What you should do, Tracy, is get you a trucker hat made and say, like those trucker hats, they have the wording on them, say, I know the Wesley Outland.
Tell Haley Moody to put "I dig Wesley" on the hood of her car. Like I dig Wesley. You do it.
Oh,
you
that's better than what I had. Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Haley about that. I dig Wesley.
I love Haley. Haley's awesome. She's known me for a long time. I've called her races in the past as well. So no, Tracy. So I'm glad we figured that out. I'm glad we at least come to some resolution of who we should, coulda, woulda, or done, and whatever. And the iRacing Wesley Outland, the AI Wesley interviewed everybody. So I mean, you don't know that this is really me. It might be the computer version of me. Mr. Roboto. halfway in this race with Brooks in front in the A&B Outdoor Services 125. Hey, I've noticed that James Birdsong is still here. James, I mean, are you just taking this all in? Is this like a new experience for you that obviously, being in the cockpit driving,
My wife would say that I'm a glutton for a punishment, so I'm just continuing that.
Man,
telling you. Oh my goodness.
I got a story about Haley Moody. Okay, so we ran a truck race with FMW 4Y Motorsports.
Oh. Nationwide, it's not on your side. Michael Deeks around. He spins in 4. And the Monroe, Connecticut driver puts this under yellow flag. Da, 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 da. All right, back to you after that musical interlude. Emmett. What were you talking about, Haley? And I was about to say, how do you know Haley? Because she lives in the Carolinas. You're a Texas boy, Oklahoma boy.
Well, so we're running this truck race as we take a look and see what happened to Blake Doherty right here. But I saw Landon's truck, and then I saw Haley's, and they were almost identical. And it'd be like driving, and then I got sandwiched in between them, and I thought I was seeing double there for a moment. Like I was sitting there, and I was like, "What the heck?" But yeah, it was pretty funny. You have to go check it out. Go check out those paint schemes on those trucks because they were definitely worth talking about.
All transactions are final. All right, pace car and drivers. Well, not pace car. Pace car's on the track. Drivers, some are on the pit lane. By the way, Tracy, get back in here. What does discount booster servers mean on Discord? Like, well, why do you keep showing that? Is that like if somebody gives you stars on Facebook for live broadcast or something, they give you money?
Oh, no. Well,
what
it is, yeah, I definitely got to give a good shout out to everyone who does that. Essentially,
Okay.
Wesley, what it is, you can have members of your Discord, and I'm not an expert in Discord, so I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, these guys actually have to pay a subscription fee, and they get almost like tokens, if you will. That's probably not the right word, but anyway, they are able to apply those tokens towards the Leadfoot Racing League Discord, and it gives us sort of boost bonuses for like better display resolution, better sound resolution, and I mean it just goes on and on. We're able to get better icons, and once you get on up there, I mean there's several different layers to the boost thing going on, and honestly, I'm not an expert on that. I don't even understand it totally myself, but it was definitely something that they just didn't give away. I mean, it was something they had to come off the hip pocket for, and it certainly helped us with our video and our audio inputs. So I hope I know enough about it.
These Discord server boosters, could they possibly help me pass a LFRL, driving seeing test? I guess.
Yes, they definitely can. Yes, look, you look up Trippy Winkler, you give him a direct message, and yes, He'll hook you up with a set of glasses to where you can see the fine print.
All right, guys, back to green. See you in restart zone. Man, if I couldn't find any damn thing better doing a Sunday night with myself, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Back to green here. LFRL closing in on 50 laps to go. We are in the second half of this race of the A&B Outdoor Services 125. Thank you again. And look at that save for Rob Dodson. Trinity, North Carolina, orange machine, but he's got Farlow and Lepanis, the Canadian, going after him now, even as they dive back into 1 and 2.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Asher Bunkley also trying to compete with him, but something's wrong with Haley Moody. She's starting to drop like a rock.
Sounds like lyrics to a Bob Seger song. 3 wide. As look at the 50, way off the pace. You know, she's got some damage from the earlier accident. I don't think she took a fast repair. Right now, she's just trying to wing it around here. She might think there's going to be another late race caution as the 50 car down on the inside. Moody back in 11th. All the while as they work back into the corner again out of 3 and 4.
Yeah, and we see a little battle going on between, is that Bunkley and is the caution's going to come? There's her caution, Wesley.
It's that caution. She was looking for that yellow flag. Another yellow flag. It's presented by the fine folks at Golden Racing. And the Banana Republic flag will wave. If you don't know that color, it is yellow, and it means that we will show you a replay. Watch this again. That's the 92 of Bunkley. Down on the inside. Look at this crazy racing going on. Bunkley and Donson into the fence.
Oh, man.
Nowhere to go for the 00 of Donson to go, and that's exactly what happened. What a save for the 92 of Bunkley on the bottom. As look at this, Bunkley, Farlow, all these guys right around each other again here, Emmett. Give him room, give him room. Look at this. Oh, Donson and Bunkley.
Man.
No.
I love it. That one.
And Farlow says to himself, I come out of this one okay this time.
Yeah. Asher Bunkley, though, I'll tell you, Wesley, he wants somebody to sponsor that car. So if you got a company or something, get on the phone and call Mr. Asher Bunkley, because he's begging you for it. Is putting it on the side of that car.
Man, he really is. As Rob Dodson putting us with, well, there's Landon Brown. There goes Kid Stash on the racetrack again.
Oh, man.
Somebody said Wesley get prescription windshields. Yeah, thank you. Mr. Winkler, I guess, can hook us up with that. Is he a optometrist? That's a big word, optometrist. They, just like weatherman, they don't like weatherman. They like meteorologists, but they're AMS certified. Tracy, is he an optometrist?
Well, I'm not sure, but with a name like
Winkler? Was it Winkler?
with a name like Winkler, you would just assume so.
Wink.
Yes. Trippy, get back with us, see if you can help Wesley out, buddy.
Hey, what do you think? I was going to say.
Name Trippy.
Oh, well, somebody says the damn American division was way cleaner than the national. What's going on with you guys? Maybe everybody's proud of the Americans today because obviously, the Americans won the gold in hockey.
Yes,
women and men, right? The Olympics, right, dude?
First time since
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with myself waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning watching the Olympics, right? What am I gonna do without no hockey at 3 a.m., right? I
know, right? The North Carolina boy knew about hockey.
Bobsledding, the curling. I never thought I'd get excited at 2 a.m. yelling at rocks on the television.
Hey, curling, those guys. There was a fight too, wasn't there? I believe.
He's cheating. The Canadians were cheating.
Yeah.
Ask Lepanis, he'll tell you. We'll get the story from
Oh yeah, we got to ask Travis about that. Travis, we need you to finish the top 3 so we can get an interview.
Nah, hell no, I'm gonna bring him in anyway. Airedale, Alberta, Canada driver, our buddy Travis Lepanis. No, I think the Canadians were cheating in curling. They were sticking their finger on the rock, and, you know, I mean, those guys are saying, hard, slow. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, screaming.
Well, you know, Lepanis, he's always coming on the bottom. You know, that's become a signature catchprise here at Redfoot TV is Lepanis coming on the bottom after his Daytona win in the GARS.
Cole Wilson down to the inside. The GARS. What is GARS? What is GARS? You keep mentioning GARS. What is GARS?
GARS is broadcast. I'm glad you asked. GARS is the Grand American Racing Series, broadcasted every Tuesday night right here on Leadfoot TV.
Oh, really?
A lot of these guys that race here in the Leadfoot Racing League run over in the GARS as well, and it is very exciting to run the Gen 4 ARCA car.
Now, Tracy is the voice of LFRL. Me and you gonna have to have a contract about a conversation about my contract.
I just lost my job.
Because I thought I was the lead anchor for this stuff. I did not know about GARS, and yeah, me and Kid Stash are gonna have to have a word with one another. So
that's definitely
Brown, right?
That's right. That's Kid Stash territory right there, buddy. Just letting you know.
No. I jokingly, I've seen some of the races Tuesday night around 9 o'clock Eastern. I got enough stuff to keep up with my life, right? By Eastern Technical Design. By the way, thank you to Eastern Technical Design, not only sponsoring the Lead for the Racing League, but they also are in CRN baseball season, softball, soccer, lacrosse, and basketball playoff start on Tuesday. Racing, Wake County Speedway yesterday, and a whole bunch of other great stuff going on for the new season. Justin Brooks is leading the way. And all the while, Bryce Nelson second, Cole Wilson third, Aiden Neese, Carter Pendleton your top five. And with 40 laps to go now in this race for the A&B Outdoor Services 125, we are seeing Justin Brooks just run away with this thing. I mean, he is in the lead. Nelson is right behind him. Their teammate cars, it's like 2311 out there, if you will. JDR. And or JBR, as Bryce Nelson Emmett is just right there hanging with Brooks, and up ahead is Tyler Reddick, behind is Bubba Wallace.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Tell me, Wesley, this: how does a car with no fender win on a super speedway? No arrow. It's just like, my gosh.
Let's see if there's breaking news at like 11 o'clock at night saying NASCAR threw out a car with, no right front spindle or spoiler, tapered spacer or any of that stuff. So Aiden Neese right now, he's in third. He's got to hold off a dogfight Top Gun style of Wilson and Pendleton, and he's loose. Hold on, baby. Drink you another can of Monster Energy to keep it off the wall, and he will. He'll stay in fourth as we go back to one. Farlow watching on in the corner.
Well, I got news for you, Wesley. There was a tweet 58 minutes ago from Mr. Bob Pockris. Tech complete.
Official.
No issues.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh, but Bubba Wallace and Priest go to R&D. They'll just sue him with another lawsuit.
Should my car ride? I mean, you gonna have problems.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Poor Bubba, he can't win a race. Can't win the 500. And now his teammates winning all of them.
But I'll tell you this though. Bubba Wallace gets the most interviews no matter where he finishes.
Yes. That's a totally different interview, a totally different broadcast, a totally different show. Lepanis, as we see Wilson bouncing off the wall again. Look at Farlow. He is trying so hard to run these guys down as we work down to the end of this race here with under 30 to go. Look at this again. There goes Wilson. Already had some interest of bouncing off the wall, saving that car. Got to wonder if the tires are going away as he checks up against the outside lane. Lepanis And
Coming up
Farlow
with
will go
love.
by around them again. Here we go. And here comes Nationwide is on your side. Watch now. Dorney back to the bottom as they work into the corner.
Yeah, Dorney came on the chat and said Nationwide is not on my side, but it looks like that is correct right now. But you know, Lepanis, he was coming on the bottom and he was coming quick, and he was able to get up into that spot right there and get the fifth place in that hole.
Got himself a solid run going on right now. Somebody just said the car was lighter. LOL. Oh, wow. I'm not going to go there. Damn it, we're saved by the caution flag. Caution is out. Trouble.
It's like
30 laps to go. Yellow flag is out. We'll find out what happened. Hey, Mr. Wilson! Was it caught? Oh, boy. Let's watch the replay here. Is that Dodson? Oh. There it is. Dodson, he's on his inside. And look at this. Hey, Mr. Wilson!
Oh, no.
Remember Dennis the Winnis? Oh, Nelly! And around it goes. Hey! Give that guy some bad drops here. Hit the damn thing. He
don't have to go hit the pace car.
Perfect. Hit the pace car! Hit the pace car! Yeah, crickets. I bet you that's exactly what Cole Trickle was thinking of that car when he said, huh? Yeah. Round of applause to Mr. Wilson for saving that car off the wall. Another golden racing yellow flag of the A&B Outdoor Services 125. And look who's coming down pit road. Here comes Justin Brooks. All I saw was the three come across my screen on what the hell that was. What was that? Play it again.
Hold on a second.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Why would you play that? What?
I was hoping I'm hoping Cole's okay, you know?
I thought it was Raise Hell, Praise Dale or something. Not hope Dale's okay. What in the world? I ain't heard Dale forever.
I didn't do it.
Why are you bringing back a sad memory, okay? That was a... Man.
Well, you could thank the National Division driver of the 32, Mr. Hunter Carlson, for that soundbite.
Well, I thought he was going to say Raise Hell, Praise Dale, but anyhow, Dale Earnhardt, he passed away 25 years ago today.
Did you watch that documentary?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, I thought that the one about Mike Helton, but definitely the one about the kid, Frank Comunez was just an awesome story too. So,
yeah, that was crazy. I did not know that he was the last person to see him alive.
Yeah, you don't remember Malcolm in the Middle? The kid was based out of North Carolina.
Well, yeah, I remember the show.
Well, you're from Texas, Oklahoma. You wouldn't understand. Tracy know what I'm talking about.
Frankie Muniz. Yes. I'm actually working.
Yes.
I'm actually working on a movie studio right now where he filmed a movie last year. It's out on Amazon that I know for sure. It's called Renner. It's a great movie. You guys should check it out.
Tell me about it.
Yes.
Me and Frank Muniz went to the same school together. He
Oh
went to the
my
same
God.
school I went to. Yeah.
Is he really that short?
South Johnston. He went to South. Yeah, he's a little short guy. He went to South Johnston though, and before he became a big actor, man. Yeah, but then just an awesome story of how he became involved in racing and ARCA and NASCAR. A lot better than Natalie Decker. Her story, I'll tell you that much.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Wait.
Back to Green.
Is she from North Carolina? Okay, pick it up.
Where the hell she's from? I think she's head, I guess.
I think
right?
she's from California, I think.
No, she's from Wisconsin, but she ate too much cheating. That's what happened. She ended up down south. Back in her way. Listen, Haley Moody would be a better driver in a car than her. Okay, just being.
Oh yeah.
I'm not just saying that because Haley Moody's on the racetrack and up to fourth, might I add. Let's give some love to the I Dig Pigs, number 50 from Kinston. There she is, rallying back up in front of the pack. And look at her now, trying so hard to hold off the likes of Justin Brooks and Dodson and Dorney and Farlow. And look at her holding all these guys behind her as we got a battle for second going on. And by the way, we're a little bit late, but it's time to dig. Chris Golden 25 laps to go. Damn it, I missed it by a lap.
You're good. Hey, you're good. I'll be getting in the race, and when it comes, I'll be sitting there, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's time to!" Oh, and there she goes around. Oh my gosh!
Oh, there goes Kid Stash airborne. Oh, poor Landon Brown airborne. He was bicycling in the air and Burnham nowhere to go from Action Mass.
Well, I'll tell you this much, Wesley. It's a good thing. Hey, it's a good thing Haley Moody's at EMT because she's running over to Landon Brown, making sure he's okay if that car didn't get going.
He's all right. Look at him pull it away. He's fine. Yeah.
He's like, eh.
I'll just scrape it off. I'll be okay. Watch this again, though. By the way, watch this. I've got to rewind it a little bit. Watch this again. I was trying to talk in reverse. Ixnay on that. Watch this inside. 31 Nelson on the bottom. That's going to go to the 50 of Moody. And yeah, this is the Sam Mayer, Natalie Decker moment. Okay, just watch this. Look at the 50. Nowhere to go, and tough luck for Haley Moody. Right, she was right there hanging with these guys. Yeah. And watch the 50. Nelson's there. Gets her loose, gets her up high. Around goes her car. Look at this coming at you now, Haley. Ooh. That's what a razor looks like.
I think Landon got a little distracted looking at that 50 car. And then he ended up on his side.
My goodness.
Broadcaster curse.
Hey, Mr. Man. Tracy, let's go on board with the 5. That had to be a crazy on-board ride for Landon Brown just then. Let's watch this. The 5 car on the back straightaway. He's got all these other cars spinning like Moody in the 12 of Burnham, and we're going to go on board with the 5 of Landon Brown in the cockpit. Watch this. Hang on there. This all happens about a lap later. Just think, Kid Stash is in his car. By the way, you see why I call him Kid Stash. Look at this guy. He looks like a kid. got a mustache growing. He got a little peach fuzz growing like my son does. All right, he's 18 and just started college. Do-ba-do-ba-da-ba-do, oh, Nelly. Oh, no. Look. First you say it, then you do it. That's all I'm going to say. Look at that. That is I don't give a damn what anybody says. That is the yes, sir moment of the race. I already called it. I don't give a damn what nobody tells me. I'm telling you, he gets to win something. He gets to win something. No. I was told it was okay, but it's the hell yeah moment of the race from 4 Wide Motorsports. I didn't heard about that nonsense BS. And by the way, Cody Deemer said it was okay. You could call it the yes sir moment of the race. He had nothing to do with that stuff. But the heck yeah moment of the race goes to Kid Stash, Landon Brown, as we go back to green.
Yeah.
Look at this.
We're like NASCAR, but we can't say hell yeah, so we gotta say heck yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah moment of the race. Listen, freaking NASCAR is promoting hell yeah. Why can't we promote hell yeah on iRacing, all right? Come on.
I'm sorry.
You liberals out there that going to get mad because of HE double hockey stick, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Read the Bible. Heaven's in there 20 times, 30 times, 100 times. All right, it's just like ass, okay? What do you think a jackass is? A donkey. 3 wide. Look at Dodson.
You know, I saw this old guy today in the grocery store. I saw this old guy in the grocery store, Wesley, and I saw his shirt, and it was a rat holding a donkey, and it said, "I don't give a," and I was like, "That is hilarious."
I don't give a rat's ass, right?
Yeah. I told my wife.
Hey, JJ Emmett, I could win us some money in charades, okay? Like seriously, I mean, you know. Under 15 laps to go. Justin Brooks is the leader. Look at now, Nelson. And this is Nelson climbing back to the field. By the way, you're looking at the point standings. It's 25 points now between Brooks and Nice for the national championship. By the way, both the American and the National Tour next week will be at Langley. And look at these guys starting to climb back up to the front. Nationwide up in front, but Brooks says here, Kitty, he's on the bottom. Look at this for the lead.
In the cattle.
Look at the 33, 38. He says, no, you don't. No, you don't. Justin Brooks says, coming through. I'm the best there is. I piss excellence. You know, I'm from South Carolina. Oh. Ricky Bobby of iRacing, what do you think, Emmett Crow, with now under 15 to go, 12 remaining at the line for Justin Brooks?
Well, it looks like Blake Doherty's going to have a shake and bake moment right here, but he's always going to have to be like the Magic Man. Now you see him, now you don't, but that's definitely Justin Brooks up there.
Dave Woe says that, hey, Tracy, Ron Concoma is getting buried in snow. Blizzard here on Long Island. There you go. Long Island, New York. Stay warm.
Oh, look.
Definitely.
Wesley,
They
just
got
wanted
good
to
IT.
mention, you know how Travis Penis is my favorite Canadian. This guy here.
From Canada.
Yeah, well, Dave from Ron Concoma is my all-time favorite. He submitted a pic, and dude, I've got to show it to you, man. He could have been racing in any NASCAR era. I'm just here to tell you, it was classic in any spot in America, no matter what.
It
So
is a
anyway,
sweet picture.
It is, yes.
It's Tracy from Ron Concoma in the Long Island, New York area. Am I right, Tracy, basically?
No.
It's
He is Dave.
It's
Dave.
Right.
Right. He's
Dave.
yeah.
He
He's
lives in
saying,
Ron
"Hey, Tracy."
Concoma.
Yeah. I'm not sure where that is, but apparently they live the same way that we do here in Nashville, North Carolina.
Fucking Scrabble and charades is a totally different game there. But anyhow, Ron Concoma could probably be like a Scrabble game for 1,000 points with that word. Under 10 remaining.
Oklahoma. What a town.
Rock
That sounds like a
Oklahoma,
town
yeah.
in Oklahoma.
It sounds like the Coca Cabana is the name of the bathroom. Is right. Justin Brooks
man.
no, listen, all you people up in the Northeast, we're thinking of you for sure. Us Carolina people are sick of the damn snow. We don't want the damn snow. You people up there got your snow blades and your machines and snow boots and igloo Eskimo clothes. I mean, y'all are prepared. We're not. So, Justin Brooks, I'm serious, Emmett. A snowstorm hits the Carolinas and the damn world shuts down. You can't even buy any toilet paper. It's like COVID all over again. 5 to go, by the way.
It's like 2 days before a snowstorm. If you want some bread, you better hurry because Piggly Wiggly's going to be sold out.
My goodness, better get some more toothpaste while you're at it, too. 5 to go, guys, everybody. 5 laps remaining.
Wesley.
And we got a battle. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. According to the chat, you screwed up the way you say Ron Concoma.
It's Ron Concoma. Yeah.
That's
not how you say Ron Concoma. Ron Concoma, I guess. Ron Concoma. Leave me alone. 5, make it 4 to go. Laps are winding down. We'll have the spelling bee here in a minute. At least the numbers are working. I just can't see from up there. It's a 122 of 129.
They should realize that it's a bunch of boys from the South over here doing this broadcast. It's hard to pronounce the town.
Not Ron Concoma, whatever. Brooks is leading, 2 to go, 3 to go. See, that got me left at him myself. Brooks in the lead right now. Nelson right there in second. Dorney third. And look at this battle now. This is Farlow and Dobson in the top 5. We're all single file. Chat box, please. Let me just finish the damn race. 2 to go. Oh, no. Farlow around. Joel Farlow saved the car. By God almighty. They want this race to end so we can have a spelling bee at the checkered flag. Look at this.
Take the shit, bud.
Let me do my job. Hang on, baby. And we're still green. Farlow got spun again. Are we under caution? No, we're not. My God, he's in the air. Tilt to 5, 1 to go. The white car's in the air and the white flag's in the air to boot. Justin Brooks is in front. Ladies and gentlemen, another win on another night. The A&B Outdoor Services 125 goes to Justin Brooks, and the white car will survive and head back to Kokomo.
The white car. Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
Oh my God.
Ronkonkoma. That's it. Ronkonkoma.
Ronkonkoma.
I sound like I'm in Oklahoma speaking to my native friends.
Ronkonkoma. Hey, I'm from Ronkonkoma. I'm just going to say we're from friggin' New York, okay? You figure it out.
Forget about it.
And everybody that lives on the other side of New York, not the city, is from Long Island, okay? Now we know they're from the other side of the tracks, all right? So no, I say this in all seriousness. I've been to all parts of New York, and it's beautiful in New York. Like, it really is. It's not just, but you'd be surprised how many people out there think New York is New York City. Okay. Hey, yeah, it's a totally different world besides old El Paso, okay? So
Down in the
burn
town of El
it down.
Paso.
Burn it down, baby. Justin Brooks. I have given up how many wins this guy's got. It's now his second win this year. But I think it's like his seven. No, it's his second win this year. He's got 7. Oh, my goodness. 7, 8 wins now in the series. Something like that since he's been running. I mean, hell, it might be more than that. It might be 8 or 9. Yeah, I need to learn how to say Ronkonkoma. So there you go. I did it. Thank you. I said it right. Ronkonkoma. No, seriously, all you people freezing your asses off up in the Northeast, in Long Island, and Ronkonkoma, we're thinking of you. And Tracy is too. So he's going to have some sausage and noodles at post race. So
No, that's Wesley. I'm gonna have leftover hot dogs. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, let's see. If you guys need
any more pronunciations on Long Island Town, just shoot me a text. Been living up here my whole life. Hey,
Michael,
have you ever been to Riverhead or Islip Speedway? Right, I've been to Islip Speedway. I've been to Riverhead Speedway. I've been to those tracks. So Chemung Star Speedway, Chemung, New York. I know. Chemung's not hard to say, right? I mean, ask the Bodines, you know.
Is that a Chinese town?
No, Chemung, New York, you dumbass.
I don't know. Hell. I'm from Oklahoma, dude. The farthest I've ever been is Florida. I've never been up north.
Listen, don't feel bad, Oklahoma. You got a song named after New York as well. It's called New York Groove by Ace Frehley, okay? So I mean, you got like a kid's theater song called Oklahoma, where the winds come sweeping down the plains. The A&B Outdoor Services 125 has concluded. Birdsong's not going to sponsor with us ever again. He's just
he has had enough. I don't blame him, man. My God, are you saying the guy from Kiss actually did the song in a New York State of Mind?
You didn't know that? Ace Frehley created Back in the New York Groove. Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Damn, James,
Holy
I'm
cow.
learning how to spell and learn how to pass an eye test, and you're learning about music.
Yeah,
you never know what you're going to learn on LFRL TV, everybody. Justin Brooks, by the way, picks up the win. Bryce Nelson second. Blake Dorney third. Rob Donson fourth. Cole Wilson the top 5. Aiden Neese is 6th. Carter Pendleton 7th. Want to check in on our buddy in Canada, Travis Lapanis. Obviously, the Canadians lost to the Americans for women and men hockey in the Olympics, but our buddy licking his wounds will have a top 10 in 8th. Asher Bunkley 9th, and Jacob Brown will finish in the top 10. And I got nothing but love for my friend of the North, Mr. Lapanis, as well.
Mm-hmm. Just don't mention the Edmonton Oilers and you're good.
Yeah, there you go. Toronto Maple Leafs. You got the rest of the lineup. Do your job, Emmett. What the hell?
Oh, my bad. Not Michael Deitch is going to finish 11th, 12th, Rob Burnham, 13th, Joel Farlow, 14th, Mr. Landon Brown, 15th, Haley Moody, 16th, Bryson Miller, 17th, Cameron Chandler, And 18th, Mr. James Daring. Wesley?
It was a lot of cautions, and it was fun filled for sure. But when it's all said and done, it is the man Justin Brooks winning again. James Birdsong, one more time before we go to break, sir. Let everybody know about your sponsor, A&B Outdoor Services, and we thank you for sponsoring this fun hour of chaos and mayhem and commentary and virtual destruction. And obviously, we appreciate what you do and hope you enjoyed the race. And we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it. Yeah, A&B Outdoor Services, surfing Western Kentucky, maybe North Carolina here in a little bit, but really appreciate y'all.
North Carolina.
Well, I do need the service, James. I got a lot of brush, buddy, and I know you got a new machine coming. So, if we can strike a deal, yeah, serving Kentucky and North Carolina.
Out of North Carolina is going to be sending us a new brush cutter, and we're really excited about it.
James, I recommend that if you do come to North Carolina and travel through 40 and Asheville and all that stuff, travel through at night because it sucks going in the daytime on that one-lane traffic. So you just, you'll get to Tracy a lot faster if you drive overnight. Just give him some Waffle House when you get there.
And he'll be ready.
I lived out there in
It's a
Fayetteville for
cookout.
a few years. So,
Cookout will work
very
too.
well.
Thank you, James Birdsong. By the way, everybody, thanks again to A&B Outdoor Services 125. And again, we're taking a break. God knows we need it. We got to recharge our batteries. When we come back, we're going to talk to the podium drivers, including Justin Brooks again, who wins again in the National LFRL Tour at IRP. Bryce Nelson, Blake Dorney, they're all on the way. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Before we go out, just want to give a big shout out to James. Yeah, we haven't gone yet. I just want to say, man, I've known James for so long, never really got to talk to him a whole lot. This goes all the way back to when I got back in racing again with the GARS Racing League. Always a great racer, man. I swear, love racing with you. It's right up there, just like what Jason Woodham is these days whenever I'm able to race. Anyway, just wanted to, from Leadfoot Racing League, just want to say thanks again, James. Appreciate you coming on board and sponsoring these two races tonight, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Some people are going to learn on pronunciations called Kokomo, and I'm going to work on something called Ronkonkoma. But when we come back, we'll talk to the top three from IRP next. Justin Brooks wins again in the race. Well, we welcome you back to coverage of the Leadfoot Racing League, and after a visit to virtual spelling school for Ron Conkamama in Long Island, New York, we have now grabbed all of the podium drivers for tonight's A&B Outdoor Services 125, Emmett Crow, Wesley Outland, Tracy Brown, and we grabbed Justin Brooks, who, by the way, if you're counting statistic-wise, he is the all-time winner, national, American, overall, kick-ass take names, 17, I think it's 17 or 18 career wins now in the LFRL from Darlington. Justin, congratulations. The smirk on your face in your profile picture says it all, dude. I mean, this guy is, you are the WAP of the LFRL, man. Nobody can beat you. Like, congratulations. Front, back, pit, crash, come back, survive, on the road to another championship, it's looking like.
I'm trying to keep myself composed after you brought up the smirk because everybody gives me hell about that. But yeah, tonight was a great night, man. I mean, it was fun. Had a lot of fun saving tires there, and the plan was to stay out the whole race. But when we had that caution around 30 to go, I could tell the right rear was starting to lose grip compared to how it was early in the run, and I knew if we fired off, running the hot laps and stuff, it was going to build loose. So I ended up signing a pit, and I didn't think I had a chance to win. It was like 20, 25 to go, and I think I restarted 12th, but I made it up to 4th by the next caution, like 2 or 3 laps, just driving the hell out of it and put myself in a good spot to go out there and take the lead and set sail.
Oklahoma.
Justin, how do you build on this? How do you build on this going forward as we go to Langley next week?
Nothing really I could take from here to go to Langley. It's a flat track, don't get me wrong, but this track's super big and completely different from Langley. Langley is, I really do like Langley. It's one of the funnest tracks to probably race on in a late model if you get the right setup, and thankfully we have the custom fix setup, so it should be a pretty good race. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to going out there and having another strong showing, hopefully.
Justin, I gotta ask you this question: Does it get boring winning like you do all the time?
Dude, all right. Let me try to answer this the best way. It never gets boring winning. No, it never does. I had Bryce Nelson up my rear end tonight. He was giving me pressure, here and there and stuff. It was a lot of fun. He made me work for it and all. So I mean, yeah, it never gets boring winning. Now it would get boring and run a dead last every single week. I don't know how some of them guys do it in the Cup Series that run them starting park cars back in the day and everything. I couldn't do that personally. I want to go out there and compete. So I mean, no, it never gets boring winning.
Oh boy, Emmett, I'm sorry to be to cut you off, but go ahead, my friend.
I was just going to be like, yeah, last week, the official last week was at Langley in the ARCA, and I tell you, that was fun, but a lot of them guys got to learn throttle control, but yeah, you just got to throttle that track, and that's how you'll come out on top.
Wake up.
The hell? I am awake. Justin Brooks, congratulations. Maybe that was for Tracy, letting him know his sausage is ready.
Somebody needs to take Wesley's soundboard privileges away.
That's for the nothing. He's the one that have a first race. Hope everybody enjoyed the show today. Thanks to JustinBrooksDesigns.com, Processing, Cross Sim Shots, Kelly Mason, Shug Steakhouse, all the guys make it happen. Yeah, we'll see y'all later.
See you,
Justin Brooks, ladies and gentlemen, from Darlington, South Carolina. He has done it again. I believe it's his 17th or 18th career win in the LFRL. He is the dominator. He is the man of this series, and he does it one more time. And it was also the Wild Ops. Stop! I didn't do nothing. He was the Wild Ops fast qualifier before they take my damn restrictions away. Okay, let's grab now second place. And grab. Oh, okay. Thank you, Justin. Whoever fired that, Bryce Nelson, his teammate. Bryce, you're second place, man. You're taking the race and getting through this event and right there with your teammate. You guys hung with each other all day, all night. And when it's said and done, man, you get a podium out of the deal. Second place.
Yeah, it's always
good show when you can be right there with Brooks, but it's pretty hard to beat him. So if you can just run with him like I did for most of the race there, it's always good to see you run good.
Who fired that damn gun? Scared the shit out of me.
Scared me when I heard the lizard. I was like, what the heck? But anyways, I just want to say, man, when Cole Wilson was beating on your door, were you getting a little
Shite.
yeah, a little agitated with Mr. Wilson right there?
Well, I mean, it's always scary when you see the car going down the back or on the straightaways in your mirror, and then you don't see him till he's right beside you. But that seems the way to run around this place, and I knew I would just as long as I could hold my line, that he wouldn't really have much for me off the corner. So I kind of just maintained my line right there and not really worry about it too much.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about your chances at Langley?
Well, I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat Brooks again, but Langley is definitely not my best track. I mean, I like it. It's fun, but I like them little bull rings, but I'm not the best. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Gonna try my best.
Ever thought about doing the bump and run to your teammate Justin, or is it just not in the cards? Can't catch him.
Well, you gotta catch them, then pass them, right? But I don't know. I got out of them days back before I joined the league, so I don't know. I try to race clean because I want to be race clean back, and that's just how I like to look at things. But you bump me, I'm not scared to give it back to you.
Say good answer. Okay. Bryce, thank your sponsors, buddy, and we'll see you next week, my friend. Good luck at it, Langley.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Justin, obviously, for making me look good on the track with this fire paint scheme. I got to thank Hodges Sim Shots, Levi Photography, Choice Tire and Automotive, Colfax Towing, Nelson Enterprises, and yeah, go if you're in the Triad of North Carolina, go see Colfax Towing for all your towing needs. Hopefully, you don't need to be towed, but if you do, and all your tire and automotive needs, go to Choice Tire in Kernersville.
There you go. We need to do some advertising. Bryce Nelson there from Winston-Salem, Madhouse Country right there, finishing at the number 2 spot of the 31. And let's grab down third and Blake Dorney. Blake, I would say this is probably the first time I've ever talked to you, sir. Nationwide is on your side tonight. You'll finish third at Indy. How you feeling?
I guess Nationwide was a little bit on my side there. Got to shake it and bake up there with Justin, which was pretty cool before he passed me. I was just looking in my mirror and just waiting until he passed me. But, leading a couple laps, it was pretty cool.
So let me ask you this, Blake. You went from spinning to finishing third. What a crazy race, and how do you build on this going forward as we head to Langley next week?
It was a lot of fun. Had to come from the back a couple times actually, but pitted it pretty early and just try to stay out and hold them off. But I was pretty happy. I got to keep on and stay on a podium.
Well, you were doing a great job, and you had enough time to type in the chat. So I was like, "Whoa!" And then I looked up, and I was like, "Holy crap!" He's in third. So great run for you, buddy. And we'll see you next week at Langley.
Before you spun out, or after you spun out? Like,
yeah, thank you.
All right, buddy. Well, you have anybody you want to thank sponsor wise?
Yeah, I got to thank Dylan Houghton and Connor Christmas. They were watching tonight. Connor spotted me before he saw I was running in the back, so I guess he decided to go do another race. But he sponsored me a little bit, and then no one else. McConey set up shop for some fast setups and other cars as well.
All right, now before you go, you got to give us the jingle.
Shake and bake.
That's not the jingle.
No?
I did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll change the paint scheme up for next week.
It's all good, Blake. Thank you, my friend. Good luck, my friend. Hey, you're up in that snowstorm, aren't you? You stay warm like the Long Island people are. And Ron.
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
I think I still butchered that damn name again. Ron Konkama. So, Blake, thank you, buddy. All right, guys, we're going to get off the air. If I'm not here next week, you know what happened. Big thank you to Mr. Birdsong of the A&B Outdoor Services for sponsoring this race. Great fun as always. Charles Oberg on the 7 o'clock show and my buddy Emmett Crow from Omaha. No, I'm sorry, that's Oklahoma. For racing.
Omaha. Well, I tell you, my father-in-law lives up by Omaha, so.
Yeah, I've got the whole damn state backwards you're from. Thanks to all these sponsors again for the Leadfoot Racing League, and it's presented by Eastern Technical Design, Lucky Ducks Motorsports, Wild Ops, Golden Racing. Sorry, the teleprompter can't keep up with me. 213 Simware, Tiltify, Community Radio Network, LSR TV, Leadfoot TV, 4 Wide Motorsports, Golden Racing, Cottle Chassis, and tonight's race presented by A&B Outdoor Services. Emmett, your final take of tonight. Fun times, laughs. Hope you're here next week. Congratulations, Justin Brooks, with the heck yeah move of the race. I think tonight's move of the race is Ron Konkama.
Yeah. Congrats to Justin Brooks on another win. But going forward next week, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys manage your throttle, because it's all about throttle control at Langley and how that car is going to turn.
Wait a minute. I know what the heck yeah moment of the race was presented by 4 Wide Motorsports. And in the words of my favorite baked beans, roll that beautiful bean footage, Tracy. The heck yeah move of the race goes to Kid Stash, Landon Brown. Watch this. In the number 5. Tracy, do you still have it? Here it is. Somehow, some way. I don't know where. Go back and hit rewind and watch it. That's all I can tell you. Back straight away, Haley Moody, the 12 car, and yeah, the 5 as well. Watch this. I think he might have got it. I think it is, maybe.
I think it is.
I think it is. When all hell breaks loose, it's the heck yeah, hell yeah move of the race presented by 4 Wide Motorsports. And yes, as always, raise hell, praise Dale. And this guy, leave me alone, I'm working. Yeah, baby! And Kid Stash, my buddy Landon Brown. He's okay. He's all right. Watch this again. This is your heck yeah move of the race. One more time. Watch it. Look at my buddy without a razor. Literally, that was threading on the razor's edge, part of the pun. So that is your heck yeah move of the race for my buddy from Bailey, Kid Stash, Landon Brown. And I'm going to get all these guys nicknames before it's over with there, Emmett.
Haley Moody must love that Kid Stash, just saying. Wink, wink.
What did I say? What did I miss? What? Okay. Haley Moody, love the kid. Okay, there you go. All right, TMI. We're getting off the air. Emmett, thank you, buddy, for the race. And it's on to Langley next week, sir. Your final take of tonight.
Sir.
There you go.
Yep, that's my final take. Landon Brown, We're glad that you're okay. And we'll see you next week at Langley.
My buddy Kid Stash will be back next week at Langley, and everybody else will. Landon, Tracy, always a fun time, sir. We'll work on spelling and fonts next week on the scoring ticker.
Enunciation, everything else. Yeah, we'll work on it all, man. Absolutely.
Yes, tonight's word, as Count Wesley Outland gets off the air, is Ron Konkama. So for everybody, be up in the Northeast, be safe from the weather. For everybody, of course, for LFRL, follow them on social media and Discord. For the Brown family, for Tracy Brown on production, thank you again to Mr. Birdsong, of course, A&B Outdoor Services. For Emmett Crow, I'm Wesley Outland. Maybe I'll be back next week. Maybe I won't. We'll see you at Langley if I do. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your week. And thanks for having fun with us for the last hour and a half. Take care. Congrats again, Justin Brooks. He wins again. I don't know what else to say.